Hello, how y'all doing? Okay, so today I'm coming at you with an updated comparison video on these must-haves. The Trousse 28 vintage toiletry bag and the Trousse 23 vintage toiletry bag. Now, I do have a video on my channel comparing this size, and the Trousse 18, which are hard to come by, which are more expensive than even the big one. I don't know why. They're just harder. Well, I just said they're harder to come by. That's why it's more expensive. But it's a great little size for like inside your bag, you know, anyway. But the other video was done a while back, and the quality of the video wasn't that great, and so I don't know, I'm trying to kind of do some updated videos when I can. So again, the 28 and the 23, they're both must-haves in your collection. They're, I mean, super hardy toiletry bags. They have the waterproof lining, and they have the little elastics on one side, slip pockets on the other, and oh my gosh, seriously, I am such a pro Trousse bag person. It's not even funny. You know, as you can see, I have both sizes. I love them both. I use them both. I used to use my Trousse 23 as a bag organizer because I just did. And I liked it because, you know, it has some organization in there with that side pocket, the slip pocket, and then the little, you know, elastics. I'll have some stuff in here. Okay. All right, so the measurements on the Trousse 23, so it's 9 inches wide, what does that say? 5.5 inches tall, and then 2 inches deep. And the Trousse 28 is not that much bigger. It's 10.5, so 1.5 inches wider, and 1 inch taller. It's 6.5 inches tall, and then it's actually 3 inches deep, so just 1 inch deeper. And they're both super functional, like I said. So what I wanted to show you, just kind of, okay, so here's how I used them, right? This summer I used, let me think. So on this one, when I was going on shorter trips, I did a lot of traveling earlier in the summer with my son. And so when I was using, on the shorter trips, I used this one for my makeup, okay? Just because they were short trips and I didn't need a lot. And not that I always need a lot anyway, but I don't know. This one just seemed to work. Now, when I went on the longer trips, like when I was visiting my parents and stuff, I did use the bigger one. But they're both, so I'm just going to show you, like, okay, so in the 23, these are just kind of the general things that I have. I'm usually carrying one or the other of this palette. So I either carry one of the Naked Urban Decay, what do you call it, eye palettes, which fits in here just perfect, okay? Or I'm carrying my MAC, this one, okay? So I'm usually using one or the other, but not always. I mean, I don't know, I'm a makeup junkie, so honestly, if I'm not carrying one of these two palettes, I have a couple of loose, you know, well, okay, who am I kidding? I don't have a couple of loose eyeshadows. I have a ton of loose eyeshadows. But, you know, if I know that I'm just going to wear like the same color coordination, there might be 3 or 4, but they're small. You know, you've seen the MAC ones. They're small. And so is Urban Decay. Those are small too. But if I don't want to mess with all that, this is going to cover everything, and so is the other one. So I have the big palette in here, and then in the side pocket, I always have the little, you know, ear Q-tips and cotton balls in here. And I just leave those in there all the time. But usually all I put in the side pocket there is, okay, so a little thing of concealer, okay. I use the primer mascara, and then the regular mascara, and then the lip, or that. So I have, and usually I usually travel with like a couple of colors of lipsticks, and I only got out one color. So I have one lipstick, okay, one lipstick with the lip liner, with just my regular lip balm, and then the Buxom. And all that I usually just put in the side there, in the side slip pocket. Let's see, you can't really see. There, see, it's behind this. All that's in here. And then I will carry, or when I travel, if I'm doing the smaller perfume, I actually will use one of these little elastics to put, I need both hands to do this. Okay, so I put the perfume in there, and it's nice and secure, okay? Because as I mentioned in my last video, I didn't pay no tons of money for my Chanel perfume to have it spilled all over my bag, okay? Because, no, that's not how we roll. And then if I have this foundation, I use one of the other elastics for this one too. So then those are nice and secure. And this is secure anyway, because I go ahead and get the little cap, you know, that you can twist it off and on. And so I have that in there. Now, that doesn't leave a lot of room though. So what I have left is just, okay, so I have my powder, compact, and then my dang it, what do you call it? Soft and Gentle. It's the highlighter. I swear, on these last few videos, I have been such at a loss of words because during the summer, I just have like the sleep in, the coffee, the let's go swimming on my mind. So I can't think of anything. And then a blush. Okay? And all those things kind of fit. And then my curler, which my husband says doesn't do anything, but whatever. You know, I just use it. I don't know. Okay. And that is really about all that's going to fit in the Trousse 23. Okay? And it's kind of a tight fit. Like it's, you know. And so even when I do travel, I don't put this in my suitcase, y'all. No, no, no. And if you do, shame on you. This will fit in your carry-on. Nothing in here is over 3 ounces. Just go ahead. That way you're in control of having your bag standing upright so nothing gets tilted, jacked around. This is just what I do. I will check everything, but Mama will not check this. Not because it's necessarily the bag, although I don't like to check my bag either, the Louis Vuitton bag. It's all my items inside. No, no. If I'm going to be stranded somewhere, Mama needs her face. I need my face. Okay? So this is what I'm going to use for my makeup in this. And now in the bigger one, in the Trousse 28, I wanted to just show you just for size reference kind of what it'll fit because, again, it's a must-have too. And like I said, if I am traveling for longer days and I do want to take both palettes, because this is an inch deeper, it will fit both of what I just, you know, this one and the other one. And then I have everything I just showed you, plus maybe a couple more lipsticks in there. Same thing in my little elastics. I don't change that up. And then, so I'll probably just add a couple more lipsticks and then maybe some loose, one more powder compact. And then what else did I add? I think I add a couple of the loose eyeshadows. And all that will fit in here. Now, I'm not going to lie. This will not, I can't put all my makeup and my brushes. My brushes need their own bag. But I don't use a bag for them. I have one of these little 99-cent pencil boxes that I put my brushes in for when I travel, and that's what I use. I used to use a case, you know, a little, you've seen them, the fold-out cases. In fact, I made myself one. I wanted one a specific way, and so I sewed myself one, and that's what I used forever. And then, I don't know, I just get tired of using the same stuff over and over, and so I just use that. But this, okay, here's what's going to fit in here. Again, this is all stuff, I don't necessarily travel with these full-size items, but I just want to show you for size reference, like what fits in it, okay? So this is just the regular bed head, and I tried to find the lid. I already threw it away, so I couldn't find it. But it's not going to stick up that much longer. But this whole can with the lid, because you can see there's room at the top there, will fit the whole can, okay? Now this is the smaller can, the 6.73 ounce of the dry shampoo. It fits in here just fine. And if I want, which is another thing I was going to say, so I normally only travel with one perfume option. And I was going to say, if I'm going to go with a smaller one, like if I'm going to use the Trousse 23, I use a smaller perfume bottle, the Chanel. But if I'm going to be gone for a longer period of time, then I go ahead and use the bigger one. This is by the way, if you haven't heard of this perfume, you need to check it out. It's Juliet Has a Gun, and the flavor is not, well, the scent is not a perfume. Dang, Mama loves this. I just found out about it this year. This lady had it on, and I stalked her. And so it'll fit here at the end. Okay, so I can stand that up at the end. Well, you know what? I could probably just fit it in an elastic. Let me just see. I've never traveled with it in this bag, so, but yeah, okay. So it's going to fit right there, but because I have some other cans and such that I want to show you, I don't want to put it there. So I'm actually just not going to put it in there right now. So far I have the bed head, the dry shampoo, and then, okay, and I'm choosing things that I know you've seen, and so you can think in your mind, oh yeah, I know about how big that is. I'm not trying to get just necessarily stuff that I will use, but I want stuff that I know you've seen. So you've seen the size of Bath & Body Works, their little sprays. It's just the one size. Okay, so that'll fit in here. Okay, and then this is just a, you've seen this, just a Pantene. This is a detangler, and it's just the, what is it, 8.5 ounces. You've seen this size, okay? So, because sometimes in the videos, like they'll show you a bottle, but it may not be a bottle you're familiar with, and then you're like, well, I don't dang know how big that is. But like I said, I think you know how big all these bottles are because you've seen them. Okay, so that so far all that stuff fits in there. And then you've seen the regular size Bath & Body Works lotions. Okay, that will fit on top. And what do I have left? Okay, so then the last thing that I have, I could probably fit like some smaller stuff, but I only have enough room in the corner down there. And quite frankly, if I had the lid on that hairspray, this probably would not fit in the corner. And I'm not going to put it like this because I already done told you I don't do that to my perfumes when I travel with them. No, ma'am, I sure don't. So okay, that's probably all. I was going to see. Okay, so I have this little pencil box, but well, okay, I was wrong. It would fit. Now, you are going to have to hold this, and so there you go. This is your Trousse 28 bag. So if that gives you an idea, like what all would fit in this thing, there you go. Great travel bags. Both of them are must-haves, like I said. If you're trying to decide, you know, I guess which size to get first, only you can answer that, really. I used to say the Trousse 23, but really, only you can answer that. Because it's just going to depend on what you travel with, you know, like how big are your items, how much makeup do you like to travel with, you know, whatever. But you can see that both of them have a purpose in your life, and you need both of them. So again, updated comparison. My husband's here on the Trousse 23 and Trousse 28. I hope this was helpful. I'll talk to you real soon. Okay, bye!